रसिकों के संग में मस्त जग जान से नाथ बचाए निज प्यारी भांति निहारत निज प्यारी भांति निहारत छवि भाव से नाथ छकाए रहो मेरे बिनु बिहारी
Om Jnana-Hiranyasya Jnananjana Shlakena Chaksuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Nam Namo Vishnupadaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Srimati Bhaktivedanta Narayaniti Nam Namo Vishnupadaya Gaura-nama Bhutale Shri Srimati Bhakti-vedanta Nam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Vibhasindhubhyevcha Putitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura-bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Of my humble obeisances, lotus my beloved Diksha Guru, Nityadeva Pravishti Shri Mad-Bhakti-Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. Lotus feet my beloved Shiksha and Sannyas Guru, Sri Rupa-Nuga Shri Mad-Bhakti-Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Gurudev. Lotus feet my beloved Shiksha Guru, Sri Bhakti-Vedanta Maharaj. To all our Rupa-Nuga Guruvarga, of my obeisances to all devotees present, headed by my godbrothers, godsisters, especially senior godbrothers, godsisters, and especially headed by Gurupada Bhakti-Vedanta Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So very soon, Gaura Purnima, appearance of Lord Chaitanya. Once my Guru Maharaj met with Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srila Goswami Maharaj. So Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srila Goswami Maharaj, he was a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya, Gauranga. So he asked my Guru Maharaj, why Krishna consciousness? International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Why not Gauranga consciousness? And my Guru Maharaj said, oh, consciousness is Chaitanya. So International Society for Krishna Chaitanya. Srila Bhakti Rakshak. He was so happy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Sacinandana Gaurahari is a very, very deep mystery. We hear in Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describes how one night Radha and Krishna together in Nidhuban in Vrindavan. Radha wakes up so disturbed. Why are you disturbed? I saw a dream. Broad riverbank, like Jamuna, but not Jamuna. There were so many devotees dancing, chanting with mridangas. And there was a Brahmin, the king of Brahmanas, dancing and crying and jumping. All living entities everywhere, completely absorbed in his love. And sometimes he's calling out, Hey Radhe, Hey Radhe. And I'm thinking, if this is my Priyatam, so where am I? And then sometimes he's calling out, Hey Krishna, Hey Krishna. Oh, he's me? But then where's my beloved? So Krishna smiled. He said, I've shown you so many incarnations. Why are you troubled by this one? Because Radha had been attracted to this Brahmana. She's never attracted to anyone except Krishna, so she's very... And then Krishna had his coast of money, coast of jewel. Very dear friend of Shamantaka jewel. Close friend. So, coast of money shone, and then in the jewel, Radha saw the whole pastime that she'd seen in her dream. He said, oh, now I understand. that actually this Brahman, his combined form, you and me, we're coming together. Thakur Bhaktivinoda also described from some ancient scripture, I don't know which one. One day, Srimati Radhika heard that of Krishna's associating with one gopi, Virija. Not allowed. So she hurried to the place. Krishna heard she's coming, he disappeared. And Virija became a river. So nobody there. She went away. Then again she heard the news. Oh, I can't have this. So she manifested a beautiful place. 9 islands. Deer running around, beautiful flowers, trees. And then she played on flute. You know, Krishna plays on flute. Krishna's Kalaniti. He's the ocean of artistic talents. But Srimati Radhika is Kalavati. She's more expert. Gurudev said, like, if you go to a shop, and you say, I want to see a harmonium. So the shop owner comes, and he's playing the harmonium. He can't play, but he can play one scale just to impress you. So Krishna's like this. And Srimati Radhika, she could play harmonium. So she's Kalavati. So she's playing the flute, and she's attracting Krishna. When Krishna came, he was very deeply moved. And he said, oh, this beautiful place, this will be called Navadvipa. Nava means 9, also means new. Navadvipa means island, new island. And then Radha and Krishna, combined form. Beautiful combined form. And then all her associates, they also took male forms. But we know from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita that who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Who is Sacinandana Gaurahari? He is Krishna. He's coming to know the mood of Srimati Radhika. What is the glory of her love? And that love is so glorious that she knows Krishna's sweetness more than anybody else knows his sweetness. Krishna is longing to see his sweetness, to know his sweetness. He sees his own reflection in a jeweled pillar in Dwaraka and thinks, oh, if only I could taste the sweetness of this form. I know Radha, she tastes. I can't taste. And Krishna knows that when Srimati Radhika tastes his sweetness by the glory of her love, she becomes so happy. No, what is it? He's supreme enjoyer. And she's happier than he is. I want to taste this happiness. He's desperate. He's desperate. Because her love for him is so much more than his love for her. And he's desperate to taste that love. So in that desperation, he takes this form, Sacinandana Gaurahari, and he performs his divine pastimes in Mayapur, Navadvipa. So soon we'll go. Some will go to Navadvipa, Parikrama, Shiantdi, Mayapur, Simatdi, Kodrumdi, Matdi, Koldi, Rujji, Jandri, Modidumudi, Rujvidhamaka. When Hiranyakashipu, he asked his son, oh, trnad, the biggest demon, heinous, slaughtering cows, Brahmana, Vaisnavas, anything. He was so affectionate to his son. Oh, trnad, what is the best you've learned at school? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Bhasa Archanam Bhakti Dasam. So this as he's reciting these 9 processes of bhakti, so the 9 islands in Navadvipa are there. Only one thing, Antadeep Sri Mayapur, this is the first one. And this corresponds to Atma Nivedana, means complete surrender. That's last on that list of 9 processes of devotional service. So, remembering pastimes, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his associates, performing parikrama of these islands. Each island is a manifestation or personification of one of these processes of bhakti, 9 processes of bhakti. Offering obeisances and begging for mercy of the Dham. So we should know what is our final goal. Final goal is? Final goal is? Very good. And further? What did Gurudev say? Radha-dasyam. This is final goal. So far. So far. So what is our next steps? This mercy we want. Next step on my path of bhakti. So praying at these places. Hare Krishna. So now we'll be very fortunate to hear from Pujya Shri Bhakti-vedanta Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I did.
Ajnana-timirandasya jnana-salakaya chakshur-militam jena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu-padaya Krishna-prastaya Bhutale Srimati Radhika Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaura-nama Nirvase Sanyavadi Paschachade Satarine Nama Om Vishnu-padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Navadvipa-dhama Gurudeva Gaurachandaya Radhikaya Tadale Krishnaya Krishnaya Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura-nama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. So, Pujapad Bhakti-vedanta Maharaj has very gently ordered me, or requested, but actually I know it's an order to say something, so I'll speak just a few words. And I want to speak a little bit about what is a sadhu, and the rarity of having the association of a sadhu. If you look at even mundane history, you'll see over and over again examples of how the world has changed. How the world is transformed by the presence of saintly persons. Saintly persons bring a revolution to the consciousness and the hearts of the living entities. They are selfless servants of the Supreme Lord, and they sacrifice everything to bring the living entities back into the service of Sri Krishna. So even mundane history tells us that, but if we look at the Vedic histories, they tell us even more specifically why sadhus are considered so important, why they're so rare. They describe very scientifically how to identify a sadhu and to understand what the effects of the association of a sadhu are. So, it says in the Vedas, in different parts, different commentaries, that there's nothing that can compare to even an atomic moment of association with a sadhu. All of the karma, gyan, tapa, all the things that you can pursue in life in the hope of finding happiness here, even if you become perfect in all of their executions and you attain the entire universe, it's not even compared to one particle, one speck of worthiness by comparison to a moment's association with a sadhu. So, why? Because in the association of a sadhu, our minds become peaceful. Our senses... Oh, I didn't even hear that. Oh, so what? Oh. I thought that, I didn't know that was funny, but... So the mind becomes peaceful, the senses become subdued, and the heart becomes joyful. So in the presence of a real sadhu, this is the effect that you'll experience. And that moment's association can completely redirect the trajectory of your sojourn within this material world. After that moment's association, nothing will be the same again. It may take time to fructify, but if you grab the opportunity and you're attentive to it and you make the most of it, you can make your life successful. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. For brevity, I offer my obeisances in English. I offer my thousands and thousands of times my obeisances to the Divine Grace, Sri Bhakti-vedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada, who so mercifully left Vrindavan and came to the west and picked me up on the bottom of the garbage can known as New York City. I also offer my respectful obeisances unto my Param Guru Dev, the founder Acharya of the Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Swami. I also offer my respectful obeisances to my Bhajan Shiksha Guru, who so sweetly sprinkled my kripa with the desire for Radha-dasyam and Manjari Bhava. His Divine Grace Sri Bhakti-vedanta Gurudev. And unto my Param Shiksha Bhajan Guru, His Divine Grace Bhakti-vedanta. Also, I have so many Shiksha Gurus, too many to mention. His Holiness Gaura-nama Maharaj. I hear also my senior godbrother, Sri Bhakti Maharaj, and someone that I have taken the I have audacity of taking him as my Shiksha Guru, His Holiness Sri Bhagavat-bhakta Maharaj. His traveling and his preaching inspires many, and that many includes me, although too often I cannot be physically in his presence. But we should understand that when we are in the presence of pure devotees, by darshan, we are getting prema nivrishti from their eyes. We're getting the shower of love that they feel within their heart. for Radha Krishna, Gaura-nama, and to their own Gurudev. It's said that the perfection of the eyes is to see the pure devotee. The perfection of the ears is to hear from the pure devotee. If we don't utilize our ears in that way, then the Srimad Bhagavatam declares that the ears are no better than the holes on the head of a snake. Tirtha, tirthan, tirpada. Maharaj was talking about the holy Dham. But the Bhagavatam declares that wherever the pure devotee goes, tirtha, tirthani, tirpada, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage. So this is not different. The Dhammasranga, where the sages all gathered, the devotees gathered to hear the essence of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam also explains that as this eternal truth is handed down to us, from one Bhagavat devotee, from one pure devotee to the next, it becomes sweeter. Just like when a mango has been touched by the lips of a parrot. It becomes sweeter. So, of course, those who have the good fortune of being in the presence of Srila Narayana Maharaj knows what this sweetness, and he was so sweet. Everything about him was so sweet. But also I'm finding now that those who have taken the courage to represent him, especially by taking on that most difficult paths to initiate others into this line, bring them closer to this disciplic succession, going to Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Raghunath and Sri Goswami. As they speak, they're also giving this sweetness, and it's becoming more and more condensed. So I pray that Maharaj will be merciful unto me, and all the devotees will also bless me. If you notice the white hairs on my godbrother and the ones that are appearing on me, we are closer to death than most of you. So we are begging for your mercy that next time around we do not have to suffer old age, sickness, and death. And if you take birth anywhere, may it be from the womb of Gopi, somewhere where Krishna is exhibiting his pastimes, so that we can get further trained up by pure devotees. Hare Krishna.
They all think it's funny, just wait.
Om Gyan Tirnadasyam Ganjana Sakya Chakshomilitamina Dashma Shri Guru Maha Vanshikapachubhischa Kripasinduevacha Patitanam Pavanabhyo Vaishnavabhyo Namaha Trnad sunicena Taro sunicena Amadina Anyavalasta sunyam Gyan Kalyana Vritam Anukalenya Krishna Shinam Bhakti Uttama. I offer my humble obeisances to my beloved Sri Gurudev, Sri Bhagavat-bhakta, Swami Maharaj, and I offer my humble obeisances to my beloved Bon Maharaj and all the assembled beautiful devotees. So many rose petals in this room, so many devotional hearts coming to congregate to worship and love Radha and Krishna and Mahaprabhu. So I have to point out a disagreement with Jiva Bhavana, because you don't know who is near death.
just want to make that point.
It's very important to know that all of us are imminently awaiting death. This isn't very positive, is it? and I don't have a joke.
Danger at every step.
Danger at every step.
We're warming up to you.
The truth is that, if you take Krishna consciousness in terms of the day of Brahma, and you think in that timeline, we're all literally not even a blink away from death. But in Krishna consciousness, actually there is no fear of death. Why is there no fear of death? Because we know, we're taught, that we're spirit soul. We're taught that we're an eternal soul. Each one of us has complete individuality. And each one of us is a servant of Godhead, servant of Radha and Krishna, with our unique propensity to serve and love them. And actually our intrinsic desire really is only to please them. Inadvertently, due to, let's say, a little moment of bad decision making, we came to the material world and we're given this false ego through which the spirit soul, because the spirit soul has no relationship with matter, there is no way the spirit soul can even exist in this environment unless that spirit soul identifies through the false ego with the body and the mind. This is the engineering, if you like, of the soul and the false ego. But in this age of Kali Yuga, everyone familiar with the term Kali Yuga? So there are 4 ages. So this is the most, no surprises, this is the most degraded age. We only have to open a newspaper to see how degraded this age is, of hypocrisy, of pollution, of lies, of deceit, of corruption, so much violence. But while the Lord is giving sanction to the demons to run amok in this world and create their havoc, at the very same time, simultaneously, it is a time of extraordinary mercy and compassion. This is what our beloved Sripad Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, was talking about, in that we're about to go to Navadvipa-dhama, where we can partake in and join with the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. The incarnation of the Godhead, or the combined Godhead of Radha and Krishna in the form of Mahaprabhu, is the most merciful incarnation there is in existence. And he comes every, any ideas how often?
Once.
Not very often. A day of Brahma, which is how long? 8,640,000,000 years. That's a lot of zeros. So just think how fortunate. Okay, I know there are a couple of really good maths people in the audience, so I won't ask how many zeros that. But think how fortunate we are that we as living entities are actually born in this age where once in 8,640,000,000 years there's an opportunity to associate within only 500 years of his appearance. He only appeared 500 years ago. We actually can have this association, and we can have the association of those in his disciplic succession. That is really extraordinary. So we are all touched by grace in this room. We're all touched by mercy. And my beseeching to you all and to myself, actually primarily, because we talk to encourage ourselves by encouraging others too, is be greedy for that. Be greedy for that association. Be greedy for Mahaprabhu. Because if we can get access to Mahaprabhu, we can get access ultimately to Radha and Krishna and become Radha-dasyam. And in that spirit, I just want to announce, for those of you who are not going to the physical paracram,
Zoom Kija.
there will be a Bhakti Zoom paracram on the 1st of March through to the 7th of March at 10:30 UK time for 2 hours, and we'll be following the exact locations of the physical parikram with a beautiful roster of speakers: Sri Dandi Maharaj, Nidmi Maharaj, Shamrani Ashram Maharaj, Charu, Mahaprabhu speaking, a few more. So you're very welcome. Just look out for the announcement. And if you're not on the Bhakti Zoom WhatsApp group, grab me and I'll put you on it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Gurudev, Jai Mahaprabhu, Hare
From my most humble obeisances to my Diksha Guru, Srila Prabhupada, to my Shikshaguru, Srila Maharaj, to Shripad Van Maharaj, Shripad Name Maharaj, and all the assembled Vaisnavas. From my most humble obeisances, very unqualified to speak in this assembly. But there's something that I would like to share, that bhakti, the process of bhakti, which means devotion, bhakti yoga, it is about feelings. Bhakti is about feelings. And what everyone is looking for in this world is good feelings, happiness, and joy, and peace, and love. So I wanted to share something which I found something that my spiritual master Srila Prabhupada said in 1975. He said, "We are giving Krishna consciousness. That is loving. Real love. We are giving him eternal life, eternal bliss. Unless we love them, why are we taking so much trouble? The preacher must love the people. Otherwise, why is he taking? He can do it for himself at home. Why is he taking so much trouble? Why, in 80 years old, I have come here if I do not love?" So who can love better than a preacher? He loves even the animals. Therefore they are preaching. Don't take meat. Do they love the animals, rascals? They're eating. They love their country, that is all. Nobody loves general people, that is. It is simply sense gratification. If somebody loves, he is Krishna conscious. That is all. All rascals, they are after their own sense gratification, and they will put a signboard, "I love everyone." This is their first business. And fools are accepting them. "Oh, this man is very philanthropic. He does not love any man. He loves only the senses, that's all. The servant of the senses." And then Prabhupada says, "Why in 80 years did I have come here if I do not love?" So it's a very beautiful quote by Srila Prabhupada, and it's very appropriate for us here tonight because we are in the midst of a great pure devotee of the Lord, a great disciple of his spiritual master, and who's come here to give us what he has received himself in the line of pure devotees. And so, yes, I just wanted to share that. And there was one other thing that I wanted to share. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Harinam Chintamani says, if one stays near a pure Vaishnava, a devotee of Krishna, for some time, one can receive the bhakti, devotional energy flowing from his body. If one can bind that energy within one's heart, he will develop strong faith in bhakti. If one lives close to a genuine Vaishnava, devotion will soon appear within one's heart. Sai Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai.
That was late. I thought I got away with it. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshur-manitam jena tasmai Shri Gurave-namaha Namo Vishnu-padaya Radhikaye Priyatmane Shishma So before speaking on the order of Sri Gurupada-padma, pranam and lotus feet of Gurupada-padma Nitya Pravishya Mishnupad Stotra Satashisha Shri Bhagavat-bhakta Shri Gurudev and to our entire Gaudiya Rupanuga Guruvarga, our divine lineage. So very happy that Sri Prabhupada Maharaj is giving us his association and so many nice glorifications of Sadhu Sangha. So I just wanted to say a couple of things, because on the subject of Sadhu Sangha, then actually we are all a little in separation right now from our beloved Srimati Uma Didi. So many of us hearts were touched by Srimati Uma Didi. For those of you who don't know her, she tirelessly traveled around the globe for how many years? Like 15, maybe more years? Anybody know? Long time anyway, until the age of, I think, about 86. So 90 years, yes. And she recently left this world at 90 years of age. So like Jagatam Devi was saying, these sadhus, they travel the world, not for their own sense gratification or to see nice places or to be on holiday or any of that. They only travel the world. What for? To give us, help us in our spiritual life, in our devotional service. So I just wanted to share two things that I remember that I learned from Uma Didi, the very good teachings. So the first, it's a funny story actually. I was in Houston, in Texas, in America, and Uma Didi, she came to see my spiritual master, her spiritual master, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj, and we were in a darshan with Gurudev in Houston, in Texas, upstairs at Vino Didi's house. So Uma Didi came in and she was sitting at the back, and someone came in, I think it was Dear Krishna Prabhu, and gave her 3 $10,000 notes. Obviously, $10,000 note doesn't exist. Anybody seen a $10,000 note? And if you've not been to America, but it's like joke money, like monopoly money, So somebody was joking with her. But Uma Didi, being very simple-hearted, she thought it was real money. And she looked at it and went, like this. And without a second thought, she took the money and she gave it to Gurudev, like this, immediately. Because thinking the money was real, completely selfless. So she didn't want, if that had been me, I would have probably gone like, okay, 2 in the back pocket, 1 for Gurudev. But just showed her complete selflessness and devotion to Srila Gurudev by that act, and I thought that was beautiful. And everybody laughed a little bit, but it was, it was a beautiful teaching. So another time, I remember we were in Hawaii, and Uma Didi came to see Gurudev in Hawaii on retreat, and in Hawaii we all had to learn shlokas, means Sanskrit verses. And we all had to recite them in front of Gurudev every morning. So each person would take it in turns to recite the shloka. So this particular day, Uma Didi was there, and the shloka was Tate no kampam sunikshemano bunjava evatma utal bhakti pakam ridvarga pobir ridadan namaste jiveti yomukti pade saraiva. So this verse Srila Gurudev taught us as one of his prominent verses means one who patiently awaits the mercy of Sri Krishna whilst at the same time suffering the good and bad reactions to his past activity, that person is eligible for liberation. So we all recited this sloka, myself in my stuttering way, and everybody recited the sloka. But there was one very senior devotee there, very senior devotee indeed. And he recited the sloka like bang, perfectly, like Sanskrit, everything. And Gurudev said no. And he was surprised. And then again he said, very good, perfect Sanskrit and all this. And Gurudev said, no, not correct. And this happened about 3 or 4 times. And the devotee became a little bit frustrated, red in the face. And Uma Didi was laughing too much. Uma Didi was laughing so much at this, because it was like a little bit of a, I'm not going to say the name of the devotee, but it was a little bit of banter between Gurudev and this devotee. So then afterwards I asked Uma Didi, I said, well, what was that about? I said, Gurudev accepted everybody's recitation of the sloka, but this devotee he wouldn't accept. And Uma Didi said, well, a little bit joking, but at the same time, Gurudev's teaching that you have to realize the sloka. It's no good only just learning parrot fashion. Like only recite. Realization should always also be there. So Uma Didi, she taught me this, that you can learn lots of Sanskrit, you can read so many books, but at some point, it's okay in the beginning stage, but at some point, as we advance, then we have to go deeper and realize these things. So Srimati Uma Didi, she gave so much love, and I think she left on Valentine's Day, right? On the 14th of February. So we're having I think a Bhakti Zoom meeting, right, in glorification of Uma Didi, but I just wanted to mention her because she came to the UK so many times and she stayed with devotees and selflessly helped everybody and taught everybody the real meaning of love and devotion. So Uma Didi, ki So I must be here and took too much time already. One check out to do this chapter.
9 o'clock.
Viro Radha-dasyam Giridhari Shama Banvari O Mero
तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। ॐ वृन्दावै तुलसी देवै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः। भक्ताभिहीना अपराधस्य क्षिप्तास्त्रकामानि शरणं देवानैकं स्वरणां प्रपन्नं वन्दे नमस्ते शिखंडशेखर स्मेरहासमुरली मनोहर राधिका रसिकमां कृपानिधि सप्रिया चरण किंकरीं कुरु। संविदा दर्शने विधो प्रार्थये ब्रजवंदनंदन वस्तु मोहन तवादि वल्लभा जन्म जन्मनि मदीश्वरी प्रिया प्राणनाथ विषानंदिनी श्री मुखाब्ज रसोल्लोल जटापद राधिका पदतरेकता स्थितिं तं भजामि ऋषिकेन्द्र शेखर। वंशी विभूषित करान्नवनीरदाभात् पीताम्बरादरुण बिंब फलादृष्टात् पूर्णेन्दु सुंदर मुखात् अरविंद नेत्रात् कृष्णात् परम तत्त्वं किमपि अहं न जानामि। कृष्णात् परम तत्त्वं किमपि अहं न जानामि। न विजाचे राज्यं न कनकमाणिक्यं न विभं न जाचे ब्रह्मं सकलजनकामं परवधूं मे सदा काले काले प्रमथ विद्युन गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि तया विना इति विज्ञायते राधे तं नयामि चरणान्तिके। श्रीरूपमञ्जरी करार्चित पाद पद्म कुष्ठन्दन भुजार्पितमस्तकायां हामदत कनक गौरी पदारविन्दं सर्वाणि सनकै स्तवकें करिष्ये। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य Prabhu Nityananda Shri Radha-dasyam sevas Gaura-nama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, first of all, offer my humble, respectful Dhanavad Pranam, Gurupada-padma, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Sri Navadvipa-dhama, Sri Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and my Shiksha Guru and Sannyas Guru Nitya-lila Pravishtam, Om Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Sri Navadvipa-dhama, Sri Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dhanavad Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Sri Navadvipa-dhama, Sri Swami Maharaj, Sri Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees, and especially I pay my obeisances to the feet of Prabhupada Charan, but Bhakti-vedanta Nemi Maharaj, and also Param Pujya of Buddha Prabhu, and Srila Jiva Pavan Prabhuji, and also other devotees, senior devotees, and all respectful guests. Just I want to speak few words, the purification of my tongue. Because Lord is very merciful. Yahanubhakti Bhagavat-nama Gunadhyam. If you not speak Hari-katha with our tongue, that means that tongue is called useless. Srimati Bhagavat explained that tongue is called Bhegjiha. You know Bhegjiha? Bhegjiha means the tongue of frog. Srimati Bhagavat frog in the monsoon time, then when rainy season comes, especially in India, heavy rain, shower of rain, then all the ponds completely full of water. And that time many frogs, they coming out from their place and jumping in the water and making the sound tat, 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 tat. And same time, the Kalupi Sarpa, the snake, coming and grab and bite, kill. So for this regard, Sukadeva Goswami Pad told Parikshit Maharaj, let's get this sloka of Srimati Bhagavatam. What is the meaning of our tongue? Krishna Nam, Krishna Katha. Glorification, pastimes of Krishna. Glorify the pastimes of pure devotee of Lord. Guruvarga Goswami Maharaj, he told two Bhagavatas. One is called Grantha Bhagavat, another is called Bhakta Bhagavat. Grantha Bhagavat, we are reading Srimati Bhagavatam. But without completely surrender lotus feet of Bhakta Bhagavat cannot even understand the perfect meaning of Bhagavatam. Bhagavad पढ़ी के करे और भागवत पढ़ी के हो मरे. चैतन्य भाग वृंदावन दास ठाकुर. Kurmi, Gyani, Yogis, Mayavadis, even mundane people, they also reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita, everything. But actually they don't know the perfect meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam. For this regard, Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami very clearly explained, Jaha Bhagavad Paro Vaishnavi Ristane Ekanta Asray Karo Chaitanya Charane. Completely surrender lotus feet of Sacinandana Gaurahari. And you have to read Srimad Bhagavatam or listen Bhagavat katha from the lotus leaves of pure devotee of God, Sutta Bhakta. Bhakta Sangha, Sadhu Sangha. Then all the speakers, they are very nicely glorified. Then about the pastimes of Krishna katha, Sadhu Sangha, and especially Prabhuji, Madhubrata Prabhu, he glorified about our Gurudev, very nearest and dearest disciple, Nityalila Prabhu, and Uma Didi. That's so nice and high class example. Trnad bhi sunicena taroriva shrishna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Many years I was staying with her also. Then I know her. How she was always very humble. Trnad bhi sunich, very humble, more than a blade of grass. Taruva Shrishna. And very tolerance as like tree. Omani and Mahamadeva. All the good qualities. Omani. She never expects her own name, fame and reputation. And she gives respect to all Vaisnavas. From her childhood I saw, I heard. She was born in high class aristocracy, Vaishnava family. Her mother and was the disciple of Nityalila Vishnupada Bhakti Pradhan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. All our Vaishnavas used to go her house, mother's house, Chunchura. Very nice, beautiful. Her house also. Then even our Gurudev Sri Nityalila Bhakti Vedanta Sri Goswami Maharaj. Most of the time, he used to go her mother's house. All sannyasis, when they used to come to Chunchura Mutt, but they are not staying in Chunchura temple. Then Chunchura temple. Chunchura temple and Umadi's mother's house very close, only 10 minutes walking distance. But everybody used to stay in her mother's house. Very big palace. I saw her mother, Param Vaishnavi. She cooked very nice, beautiful preparation, especially Bengali preparation. Bengali preparation means many kinds of preparation. Dal, making there are 3-4 types of dal also. Any kinds of sabji, what is called? Spinach? Spinach? Many kinds of sabji. All the favorable of Mahaprabhu's vegetables, she cooked. Vaisnava-seva. Because Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught to us, Prabhu ko ye Vaisnava-seva naam sankirtan dui karo shikha pave Govinda charan. just to serve Vaishnava and chant holy names. No need to anything. You learn Shastra, or you speak very nice, beautiful, eloquent words, charm the audience, heart of the audience. But that is the essence. If you have no bhakti, no realization, nothing. For this Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Prabhu kahe Vaishnava-seva, serve Vaishnava, Vaishnava-seva. Or another, Nam Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Same qualification I saw Uma Didi was. Just a heard from her mouth, she told, when she was young. And the students of, I think, Kalani or Calcutta University student, little bit, what is called? Fashionist, what is called? Fashionable. You know, because aristocracy family and very wealthy person family, you know, and she told. She just once, when she was very young girl, she came in Navadvipa-dhama with her mother. And that time Keshav Goswami Maharaj, Keshav Goswami Maharaj, told, hey, you chant holy names, you bhajan and sadhan. But she's not so much interested. But Keshav Goswami Maharaj, by force, gave Kanti Mala. Look how powerful, taking Kanti Mala from the hand of Mahaprabhu. When she returned back, that time was thinking, what to do now? Chant holy name. But after a few months, and that time, Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he departed. That time, according to the rules of Gaura-nama Samiti, then with the Nitalapasam Vaisnava-bhakti, Maharaj, he gave initiation. Then she took initiation Diksha from Nitalapasam Vaisnava-bhakti, Maharaj. And when she spoke, she was always crying and crying. Then, oh, Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he wants to give me highest premadhan, but that time I can't to realize or accept. Then, he's always crying. Especially in the day of Param Guru Maharaj, then Keshav Goswami appearance or disappearance day, she also remembered this one. The Keshav Goswami Maharaj. And one actually that time Keshav Goswami Maharaj want to give Harinam Diksha. But she did not receive. She was crying and crying. I saw her. Then she took Diksha, a Harinam Diksha from Srila Gurudev. And mostly she also associated with Vikram Goswami Maharaj, because her mother's house very close to Chuchurama temple, just as I told, only 10 minutes walking distance. So she told every day she used to come to Chuchura temple Uddharan, Gaura-nama. And she met with Bhakti, Nityalabhina Bhakti, Vedanta Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. You know, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj katha is a little bit strong. Understand? As like Shivji katha. For this regard, in our Gaura-Vedanta Samiti, everybody is saying, is the three devatas, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Srila Gurudev Goswami Maharaj is called Brahma because he gives Diksha, Harinam and creates the bhakti in the heart of all the devotees. And like Brahma creates the world, material world. In the same way, Srila Gurudev Goswami Maharaj, he gave Harinam Diksha. Or Srila Gurudev Srila Goswami Maharaj, he nourishment all the devotees with a very sweet Hari Katha. as like Vishnu, nourishment. In the same way, in our Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, Gurudev is called also Vishnu. And Trivikram Maharaj Harikatha, very powerful Harikatha. And destroy all you northern, very powerful Harikatha. And cutting your all you northern from the heart. Direct. And no any sweet. Directly people tell you. They are not. So for this regard, Uma Didi she told, actual Sri Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, he also brought me in Krishna consciousness also. And after taking Diksha, just I briefly tell you, then Srila Guru Nan Goswami Maharaj told me you have to come Mathura. She came in Mathura also. And how she completely, absolutely surrendered to the feet of Sri Gurupada-padma, Guru-nishtha, guru-bhakti. And all we are learning everything from her, like this when we listening. Guru-bhakti. Because Gurudev always in his lecture mentioned Guru-bhakti, Guru-nishtha, that is called backbone of our spiritual life. Spiritual life means Gurupada-padma में जहाँ रहे निष्ठा भक्ति संसार ताति सही धरी महाशक्ति. नायन अपना प्रवचन लब्धो न मेधा न बहुना श्रुते न जमे विभ्रंते तेनो लपत तस्यै आत्मा विभ्रंते तनुष्याम. When Lord mercifully manifests all His tattva siddhanta in our heart, then we realize about Him. By the acquire the knowledge, Shastra Gyan. Study Shastra, Veda, Purana, Upanishad. You cannot realize Him. Just how to receive the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Guru-krpa hi kevalam. Without the mercy of Guru, our life is useless also. And she always used this word. When she spoke Hari Katha, most of the time she also glorified about Guru Tattva. Guru-krpa hi kevalam. Because she realized the mercy of Gurupada-padma. Jasya prasadat Bhagavat-prasado Jasya prasadat Nagati kutayopi Dham subhangta jasastri sandal Bandi Guru Sri Charanam. You know the vast Vishwanath Chakravarti Bhava. Without the mercy of Guru, nothing, useless. All we are perfect and done. When Gurupada gives mercy, then we realize to Lord, there is nothing. Then, so I saw she has Guru-nishtha, guru-bhakti, and she always servicing Guru and Vaisnavas. She never criticized any Vaisnavas. Mahaprabhu told, Kahara ninda pade, Krishna Krishna pade, Ajira Chaitanya say, Jini Veda. If you compare to Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just follow this principle. Never criticize anyone. Only chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. When she was singing Keshavji Guru, I saw midnight, and she wakes up and chanting Guru. Because that our Keshavji Guru also rules is there. Before Mangal Arati, every brahmachari have to chant how many rounds? 16 rounds. Nowadays, how many rounds are people chanting? 1 round, 2 rounds, 0 round, this round. minus Ram. That means 3-4 days not chanting. What is chanting? In many devotees are saying, even not they are chanting many days also Gayatri mantra. This is true or not? So minus. So I am saying this is minus Ram. There is some devotees are saying, what is meaning? Minus Ram means? Maybe 3-4 days. Not chanting Gayatri mantra. But I saw Guru is one Uma Didi. Every day she chanted holy name. And once I asked, how many rounds you are chanting? She stood for. And the 64 rounds is hard fixed. And but she tried to chant every day and 2 lakhs holy names. So 64 into 2. 128. Every day she chanted. And Nam Sankirtan, servicing Guru Vaisnava-seva. And Shastra, or she has vast of knowledge of the Shastra, Ved, Puran, Upanishad. But she is very humble. And ask to ask. We, in front of Uma Didi, we are very small people. But she is always humble and giving respect to us. I saw them. And she cooks very nice. Prasadam also. And all kinds of Mahaprabhu's favorite vegetables she cooked and offered to Thakurji and offered to Gurudev. When Gurudev in Western country I saw also, she also cooked for Gurudev and gave to Madhamaraj, Madhamangal, those who are. Our life is a Vaisnava-seva, Guru-seva, this thing. So, Uma Didi, she is not physically with us. I don't think she is always with us. Because Vaishnava, they are always with us. And tu akela nahi pyare, Ram tera saath mein. Tulsidas also explains, you are not alone. Guru and Vaishnava always with you. That's really right. One is love and affection. Can you forget? Before coming to Western country, I pay my obeisance. She gave blessing. And one day, are you coming Navadvipa-dhama? Well, of course. Well, last year I did not go according to my health issue, health condition. But this year I have to go. But she is now Navadvipa actually. This thing. And she has so much nishtha Navadvipa-dhama. Never she missed Navadvipa-dhama. Gaura-nama. This is true. Gaura-nama, our name is called Radha-dasyam, Gaura-nama, Radha-dasyam. And because Srimati-Uma-didi. Without this mercy of Sachin, without this mercy of Navadvipa-dhama, no one can enter in Vrindavan-dhama. Aradhito Navavanam Vrindavan. Naradhito Navavanam Vrindavan eva dure. Aradhito Dijasuta Bhajanagraste. Naradhito Dijasuta Natabya Krishna. Paradananda Saraswati composed this verse. Aradhito Navavanam. One who worships Navadvipa-dhama, then he can enter Vrindavan. Naradhito Navavanam, those who are not worshipping Navadvipa-dhama, you will never enter Vrindavan. Aradhito Dijasuta, one who worships Sacinandana Gaurahari. Dijasuta means the son of Jagannath Mishra, Sacinandana Gaurahari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then very easy to start to Krishna with the beloved of the gopis. are naradito dijustana tabya Krishna. If you not worship Sacinandana Gaurahari and Gaura-dham, you cannot enter Vrindavan-dham and Vrindavan-chandra Krishna. Because Gaura-dham only will give permission, stamp, passport stamp to enter any country. If you go India, you come UK, but checking or not? Stamp. In the same way, Navadvipa-dhama will give permission stamp how to enter in Vrindavan-dham, Gaura-dham. And Gaura-dham, another name is called also Udarjamay-dham. Udarjamay, it's called Magna Magnanimous. Gaura-dham. Gaura-prema Rasaranavi Shetaranga Jivatagi Se Radha Madhava Antari. One completely submerged the ocean of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They use very near and there is of Radha and Krishna. Jatha Jatha Gurupada-padma Vinde Bhuva Kitapunna Punja Tatha Tatha Sapi Hri Akashmat Radha-padambujo Sudhamburasi. That's to completely surrender. Sacinandana Gaurahari. Automatically Radha praying will manifest in your heart. Radha-dasyam. Everybody is saying, what is our ultimate goal? Only one? Radha-dasyam. Well, what is the Radha-dasyam? Mention is only one the Palladasi. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying what? Palladasi kari lalita sundari amare loiya kobe Sri Radhika pade kale milaibe agan seva samarpive agan seva samarpive agan seva samarpive amare loiya kobe. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Kamal Mandir, very humble, is singing this song. Palladasitya bhava. This is very important. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sacinandana Gaurahari indiscriminately distributed this highest praying everywhere. Patyajiga Rukusmita, Vidakta Madhava Natakam, composed these verses. Patya so, Anarpita Charin Chirat Karune Avatirna Karo Shamarpayatu Unnata Ujjala Sansabhaktis Parihi Purasundar Duti Kadava Sandipita Shada Hidaya Kandaris Puraduva Sacinandana Gaurahari. Especially in this Kali Yuga, Krishna, he comes only one day of Brahma, Vaisnavas Samsung. Brahma ek dine teho bhai avatirna. One day of Brahma. That means 1000 Chaturjyot. Saptatreta Dapar Kali. In this way, rotation, then 1000 times. Then the end of Dapar Jyot. And that time, Vaidunana Shamsundar, Krishna, he comes. And then Dapar Jyot finished. Then in the beginning of the Kali Yuga, the same Krishna, he comes in the form of Sacinandana Gaurahari. And that time, indiscriminately distribute this prayer to all over the world. So mercy. Prema Vanna. Gaura, Prema Vanna. Vanna means flood. Mahaprabhu, this prayer to everybody. He did not discriminate who is qualified or who is unqualified. Jare tare prem then vilaya. Heno avatare vichara karila. In this incarnation of Gaura avatar, he did not discriminate who is qualified or who is unqualified. He distributed this prayer. He distributed this prayer to everyone. Gaura prayer. Everybody take this. Even the 6 types of people, they ran away. They don't want to receive this much of their Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is it called? Chest behind to them. And finally, grabbed and by force take this, I will not take. Mahaprabhu did it. So Patika Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura-nama. Sanatana. First they met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They recited this verse. Sacinandana Gaurahari, Gaura-avatar. He Maharaj very nicely explained how Krishna manifests in his topmost form, that's called Gaura-avatar. Krishna Chakravarti Path very nicely explained this tattva also, rasa katha also. The Radha Krishna, how they were sleeping. Midnight, Srimati Radhika, she waked up and she was crying and her mind completely disturbed. And she again and again pushing to Krishna. Hey Prana Priyatam, Govinda, please wake up, wake up, wake up. Then Krishna just wrapped his eyes. And Krishna told, what happened? Then Srimati Radhika, she told, hey Prana Priyatam, Govinda, I lost my chastity. Satitya. Why? What happened? In my dream had come one sannyasi. Who came? One sannyasi. Very nice, beautiful sannyasi. Okay. I can't forget that sannyasi's beautiful form. Head set, his head, and the sannyasi's complexion. And I like molten gold, tapta kanchana. Ajanulambita vahu. His hands going under the knee. Very nice, beautiful eyes. And he chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When that sannyasi Brahman chanted these holy names, everybody completely intoxicated. Whole world, whole universe, completely was turned to dance. As like, what is called? Earthquake, sick. Sometimes that sannyasi, rolling on the ground, crying. Sometimes, loudly chanting. Crying, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Tears running down from his eyes. And that time everybody completely what? Vigya, completely
Sold. Sold. Vigya. Oh.
The Vigya. Together. How many tears in our eyes? Nothing. No tears coming. But when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted holy name, especially in Jagannath Puri, in front of Lord Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tears and coming, and all the devotees completely one. So, this is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita. In the same way, Srimati Radhika, she told that sannyasi, Brahman sannyasi, and crying, rolling on the ground, dancing, singing. But when he chanted Hare, and go, you are singing, Srimati Radhika told. And when that Brahman chanted Hare Krishna, that means I am singing. And sometimes we completely are confused. Sometimes I'm looking you and me, when Radha Krishna, both were combined and also form this form and chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Srimati Radhika, she told her this Sapna. Sapna means? Dream. Krishna smiled, Krishna told, hey Radhe, you will never lose your chastity. Actually, that sannyasi is not other person, that's myself. Actually, even me completely combined the form of that sannyasi. That is called my Gaura-avatar. What is avatar? Gaura-avatar. Krishna's one, Mahaprabhu's name is called Go-Ra. Go means Govinda. Ra means Radha. So Radha, Govinda combined. Therefore called Gora. Gai Gora Chant Madhur Shari. Gora. Govinda and Radha. Srimati Radhika said, you are there? Krishna told, yes, I have many kinds of incarnation. Not only, many kinds of incarnation. Bahu avatar. Then Srimati Radhika said, I want to see your many incarnation form. Then Krishna manifests many his incarnation form. And coming when this Gaura avatar saying, that time Srimati Radhika says, I saw this and form Gaura. That time so actual mind, this confidential phrase that is called Shatatdip-dham. Gaura-dham or Shatatdip-dham. You are looking at this Vrindavan in the same way, not different Vrindavan, that is called Shatatdip-dham. What dham? Shatatdip. Shet means white. Deep means island. That means white island. That island become white. That thing also mentioned another Puran also. Once Narad Rishi, he arrives one very nice beautiful place. And so that island completely full of white. And like going to Siberia. And that also the same video. This is Satyadip now. And complete all the trees and all roads completely white. Covered with snow. White. This is Satyadip also. That's the joke. Shatatdip-dham, Gaura-dham. Mind they want very comfortable place. That's the Gaura-dham. And this Gaura-dham is not even from Vrindavan-dham. And that time Srimati Radhika she told that is Chaitanya, that means Krishna glorified about Gaura-dham, Shatatdip-dham. Then Srimati Radhika she told, I have to go. See your Gaura-dham, Shatatdip-dham. Very beautiful. Then Krishna told, okay, come with me. Time already over. My time is also over. In the same way, that means Krishna Lila finished. Gaur, then Gaur Lila means in the same way. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that time Krishna told, soon I manifest my Gaura-dham and Gaura-lila. Please come with me. Srimati Radhika she told, there is no Vrindavan, no Gopis, no Radha Kunda, Giriraj, Govardhan, Gopis. I will not go there. Then Krishna told, hey Radhe, my Shatatdip-dham is not even Vrindavan. Please come, please. See, all the dham is there. And what we are looking? Giriraj Govardhan. Here Radha Kunda, Sam Kunda. Giriraj Kunda. Everything is there, Shatatdip. But that dham is called Gupta Vrindavan. What is called? Gupta. Gupta means hidden. Only those who are pure devotees, they can see. Abdavadi Sailila Pare Gaurarai Kono Bhagavan Dekhi Paripa. Still Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Lila and Krishna Lila both are going. Those high class exalted devotees, at least those who attain in the stage of Bhava-dasya. You know, Saddha, Sadhu Sangha, Vajana Kriya, Ananti, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti and Ruti and Bhava. Sometimes Lord Jogmaya manifests in the and see how it's beautiful that the Gaura-dham, Gaura-dham. Bhakti-vedanta Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained, how will you see that Gaura-dham? Without your ears, you cannot see Gaura-dham. Understand? Chokhe tara bhagavad darshan hai na, kaan vyatito. Without ears, you cannot see the transcendental dham. That means you have first to listen. The glorification of Gaura-dham. Prabhuji also very kindly explained. Those who can't to go Navadvipa-dhama parikrama, physically cannot go to physical, go to Gaura-dham. All you join Zoom program. And all the exalted devotees, they will be glorified about Navadvipa-dhama parikrama, Gaura-dham. This is true. And even you go to physical, you also join in the Zoom. Why not? Because when you are doing parikrama, Navadvipa parikrama very short. 5 days, going here and there, they are very little. But you Zoom katha, listen. Many hours, many devotees, they will speak very nice. Glorification of Gurudev Hari Katha. So Prabhupada is very kind. Must Gurudev must guru-krpa. If you physically go also Navadvipa-dhama, have to join and Zoom. Navadvipa-dhama parikrama. Again, I will repeat this one. Gaura-katha. Just to finish my katha. Actually, this Gaura-dham and Vrindavan-dham always simultaneously going on. That means Gaura-lila and Krishna-lila. You cannot say the only Gaura-lila is going Krishna-lila, stop. You cannot say this one. Because dham is nitya, lila also is called nitya means eternal, never stop. For this regard, Narahari Sarkar, he composed a very nice, beautiful glorification, beautiful shlokas, the glorification of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Once, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas and he is dancing, singing, chanting holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nari Sarkar, what is what? Pasati Sakhi, transcendental Guru Vrindavan. Same sakhis of Srimati Radhika, Lalita, Vishakha. And all the sakhis, they sing Pasati Sakhi, yeah, the Sanskrit word, Pashati, that present tense. Look, indicate fingers. Where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, many Gaura-dham, he chanting these holy names and crying, rolling down. That time saying, one Sakhi told, Pasati Sakhi, look, our beloved Krishna. Now he took sannyas. Arunam, Basam, Arun Vastra, sannyasi, cloth that is called Arun Vastra. Very nice, beautiful. Saffron cloth, sannyas wears. That time one Sakhi told, how possible? Lusty person can take sannyas. Stupid rascal. Kriyadili man kari kare bhakshan. How possible our beloved Krishna will take sannyas? No, look. Now, our beloved Krishna, he took sannyas. Aruna Vastra. Then one Sakhi told, you don't know this brother. Actually, this is not his saffron cloth. Gopinam, Uchakum Kavana Nichitam Basam. In this verse explained. One Gopi told, do you know, in our Ras dance, in Vrindavan, Nidhuvan, Nikunjavan, or Rasasthali. And that time, our cloth completely wet with our tears. and our chest completely covered the cloth. And after Ras dance, we also left that the cloth. And now Krishna cover this cloth. This you are saying this is saffron cloth. This is not saffron cloth. Gopinan kuchakum kirtan nichitam pasam. Sanskrit song. Very nice, beautifully katha. Very deep meaning and high level katha. I cannot speak high level katha, where is the Mahajan and all their and high class exalted devotee what to speak. But in this verse is very nicely explained and glorified our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is the glorification of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That means it's Gaura Lila and Krishna Lila. That's why side is going. And you cannot say just the Vrindavan Lila finished, then Gaura Lila. Actually, this is not true. And this is Ananta innumerable Brahmandas, and this Lila is going on this way everywhere. That is called Alavat Chakra. Sanskrit word Alavat Chakra means if you take one, what is called burning stick, and very quickly if you spin it, then you can see one circle. In the same way, Gaura Lila, Krishna Lila, always by transcendental into the world. For this regard, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami or Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained, Adhyavadi Sai Lila Kari Gaura. Kono Kono Bhagavan Dekhi Pari Pai. Gaura Lila and Krishna Lila is going on nowadays. And but first come Gaura Lila. Because Gaura-dham, Gaura-nama, very sweet. And even if you have offense, aparadh, just you come Gaura-dham. One day, not one day, just touch the dust of Gaura-dham. Lay down on the Gaura-dham. Then all your offenses, aparadh, automatically destroy. Aparadh means destroy. Brahma, Shiva, most of the offenders, they committed offense to Krishna in Navadvipa-dhama. And Indra. All they appeared in Shatadip-dham, Gaura-dham. And apart from Bhajan and Shada. We are going over the Dham Parikrama. That is called Indra also committed offense to the feet of Brajavasis and Krishna. Indra appeared in Navadvipa-dhama. That is called Godrum Deep. Godrum Nityananda Mahajan, Patiyache Namhatto, Shraddhavan Jan, Godrum. Go means cow. Because Indra, when he realized he committed offense to the feet of Krishna, then he took shelter to the feet of Surabhi, Mother Surabhi. And that for here that is called Go-drum. Drum means tree, under the tree. And cows, Surabhi cows, and Indra, Padma heart was taken. Mahaprabhu gave mercy. Brahmaji, thousand years, he performed fire sacrifice. That is called Mahaprabhu's birthplace. And this thing was. Then Brahmaji also appeared in Navadvipa-dhama in the form of Raj Thakur. This katha is time is very short. I have to finish. And so Brahma, Indra, Shiva, Lord Shiva also. Shiva Chadashi, you have listened. Shiva's glorification, Lord Shiva. And Shiva also he committed offenses, aparadh. And lotus feet of Krishna. That katha is very nice. And Srimati Bhagavatam explained this. And what is his name? Usha and Anuruddha's katha. Then Banasur. You were Banasur. Then Sivji also came. And Banasur's Mitra Kasiraj. And Kasiraj he worshipped Shiva. And Sivji also, and attack to Krishna. Then Sudarshan Chakra come. Then Shivji, he ran away. I don't know where he is. And cloth and everything. Run. Shivji came very close to Bhubaneswar. And that is close to Jagannath Puri, Bhubaneswar. So, this katha was there. Then Shivji, he realized I committed offenses in respect of Krishna. Then since Shivji, he appeared in Harihari Kshetra. When you are used to go, Navadvipa-dhama parikrama, very nice, beautiful place. Harihari Kshetra, Alakananda, the rivers of Alakananda, many very beautiful place. Harihari Katma place, very beautiful katha is there. So just I also mentioned Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Dham, Gaura-dham, Shatadip-dham. If any offense, aparad, come Navadvipa-dhama. Who has no offense? Raise your hand. How do you know you are offender?
Can't chant. Can't chant. Taste the chant.
Tadasma saram vidam badidam jadgritchamane harinama dhivai. Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence. If you chant holy names, no tears coming. No heart melted. तभी जानो अपराध प्रचुर कृष्ण नाम विजिताते नाहै अंकुर. Simple. All were not offenders. I am thinking I am offender. Just I am saying this. So first they come Navadvipa-dhama, Gaura-dhama. Then all your offenses automatically were. This thing. Aparad Bhanjan Pitastha, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu promised, one who come in my dham, all his offense automatically. But one thing, never criticize to Vaishnava. Vaishnava aparadhi jane Krishna kripa kare na kare. One who committed offense Vaishnavas. Criticize to Vaishnava. They will not discuss mercy of Sacinandana Gaurahari. Sacinandana Gaurahari, Guruvanga Goswami Maharaj explained, Sacinandana Gaurahari, he is called Patit Pavan, but he is not Kapat Pavan. What is he? Patit Pavan. He is the savior of all the fallen. But Kapat, give up the duplicity and hypocrisy. Sacinandana Gaurahari, and especially in this award, golden opportunity has come. Because this age, golden age also happened. And Sacinandana Gaurahari is giving mercy, Gaurasundar, guru-krpa. Nityananda Prabhu Kripa, guru-krpa. So everybody, please come, Gaura-nama, Gaura-nama, chant Gaura-nama. When we do parikrama, Navadvipa-dhama parikrama. Especially I remember at the time of Gurudev, thousand devotees, how they completely were running behind to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now also same thing is going on, not least. Because Gaura-nama, Gaura-dham, Gurudev always with us. You don't think Gurudev mar gaya. Bhagavan mar gaya, Gurudev mar gaya. You can't even say this word, stupid word. You cannot say Gurudev died, or Krishna died. They are useless word. Gurudev always with us. Gurudev always with us. Just to come. Navadvipa-dhama, Gaura-dhama parikrama. All together chant holy names. And Gaura-dhama, Gaura-nama. Manre kahana Gaura-katha. Manre kahana Gaura-katha. Amar Gaure naam, ami aradha. Irite murati data. Are sayane Gaura, sapane Gaura, Gaura nayaner tara. Jivane Gaura, marane Gaura, Gaura kaladhara. Very nice, beautiful this song. Narahari? Yes? So, tell me this song. Gaura-nama. Very sweet. They automatically attend Vrindavan-dham. Just to take, Gurudev always saying, if you take bath in Nidyar Ghat, then you appear in Kesi Ghat, Vrindavan. You take bath in where? Nidyar Ghat, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu jumped in the water of the Ganges. When Mahaprabhu took sun, before taking sun, Mahaprabhu how crushed Ganges. Come, Navadvipa-dhama. Take bath in there. Sacinandana Gaurahari, Gurudev is there also. Just Prabhuji also explained, Mahaprabhu explained. Navadvipa, 9 islands. Nava means 9. Deep means island. Actually, why? Because even the Ganga Devi, does not want to go out from Navadvipa-dhama. When Bhagirath brought Ganga, Ganga she was running here. Many kathas is there. Bhakti Thakur explained Navadvipa-dhama, Navadvipa-dhama Mahaprabhu. 9 items. Navadvipa, Navida Bhakti. Automatically manifest 9 types of bhakti in your heart. Not do anything also. This is called the golden opportunity. Come, people. Gaura-nama, Gaura-nama, Gaura-jan. Please, everybody inspire. And Gurudev inspired to all people. Even the last Gurudev lecture in last day of Kartik 2010. Last Kartik. Gurudev told all my devotees, all my disciples, and every year they have to come Kartik Parikrama, Brajamandala Parikrama, and Navadvipa-dhama Parikrama. And Gurudev very nicely explained, listen, Gurudev last verse, I will be also there, Navadvipa-dhama. Gurudev, then Vigraha Rupena Sanstita. Now Gurudev also in Navadvipa-dhama, his Samadhi Mandir, his direct in Navadvipa-dhama. And so everybody come, Navadvipa-dhama, Gaura-nama and Gaura-dhama Parikrama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Thank you for your kindness. Jai Sri Radhe. So now Arati, Mahaprasad. If I come to any offense in my state, don't take my offense. So just all be blessing, and our Parikrama should be without any obstacle. So I pray all the devotees, and we give blessing to us, how to do Parikrama without any obstacle.
If anybody would like to come forward and take shelter of Maharaj or take Harinam, take beads, neck beads, if you want a spiritual name, please don't hesitate. Take your opportunity, golden opportunity, and take advantage of this situation. Thank you very much. Please also take these books. We have produced many useful books that are available.
My friend is called Ronaldo from Brazil. Yes, he's come to see you today.
Help out.